Hey guys, this is Nico, and today I'll be talking about the benefits of running a one product or service company. And for those of you who don't know what is a one product company, this is a company that sells just one product. I know that many of you think that in order to be successful, you need multiple products, but in this video, I'm gonna show you why this is wrong and why, in my opinion, would be much better if you focus all of your efforts into selling just one product. So I have this presentation for you today. Again, I'm really digging the presentation and I'm gonna start. And the name of the presentation, the topic of the presentation is why you need to start or build a one product business. And I'm gonna share 4 great examples. So if you already have a business, I think it would be truly beneficial for you because you'll know that if you focus all of your efforts into selling one product or service, you win on the long term. If you don't have a business, I highly suggest you start a one product business and just focus all of your efforts into selling a product or service that is just super simple, one product, one service, nothing too complicated. Yeah. I'm also gonna talk about the main benefits of being a just one product business or a one product company. I'm gonna share 2 examples of a highly successful e-commerce companies that are selling just one product, and I'm gonna give you 2 examples of companies that are selling digital products and they're just being a one product companies. And I'm gonna start this presentation with sharing my personal stories. As you can see, this is me on the picture, and I took this picture once I was starting some of my very first businesses. Actually, I started like a drop shipping store, and back in the days, I think that was like 2014 or maybe 2015, I had this digital marketing job, and I hated this digital marketing job so much, and I decided to start a business, and everybody on the internet was talking about starting a drop shipping store, right? That was like the trend, and this was me, and I took this picture on the day I launched my very first drop shipping store, and I'm just gonna give you the story, you know. So I was working like a 9-to-5 job, and I hated this job so much, and on my free time, before work, right after work, on the weekends, I was working on this drop shipping store. I was watching some Tai Lopez courses, and I think there was this guy, Anthony Morrison, and they were teaching you how to start a dropshipping business. And they made it look so easy on the course. And it was like, I'm just gonna buy a Shopify domain, and I'm gonna build a website, and I'll be rich. I'll be able to quit my job. But this is not what happened, and I'm gonna tell you why in a second, right? And back then, we had this like huge debate, and I'm pretty sure that the debate still goes today. And the huge debate was, should you start a niche store or should you start a general store? And whenever like people thought about niche store, they would mean that you're selling just a few products to a certain niche. For example, you're choosing to serve mothers, and you're selling like laptops to mothers or whatever. Or you have like a general store, and you're selling like a bunch of stuff in your general store. You have like a bunch of products. And to me back then, the idea of like a general store sounded like much better, because I was like, I'm selling more products. I'll be able to get more clients. Therefore, I'm gonna make more money. So I decided to build a general store. And I ended up building this store, and this store had 358 products. So I would import products from AliExpress, and I would build this like huge store. And I think I was working for like months. I think it took me like 2 or 3 months to like import all the products, edit the descriptions, edit the images, you know, and just launch the store. And I was working so hard that pretty much I had like days when I was working like 16 hours, because I had my 9-to-5 marketing job, and then I had to come home and work on the Shopify store. And the moment I launched the store, like the store was live, and just there were no sales, and I had like a bunch of products, and I started like advertising running Facebook ads for one of the products. It didn't work. Then I tried another product and I spent like $300 or $400 on just like testing products, but it doesn't seem to work. And I was like, if I test all the 358 products, I'll go broke. And at this moment, having the general store selling like a lot of products didn't sound like a great idea because I didn't know what to do. I didn't know to whom to sell. And later on, when I started my digital marketing agency, I worked with like many businesses that were making like 6 or 7 figures, and they were just selling a few products. In many cases, one product was driving 80% of the sales, and I was really surprised by that fact. But at the end of the day, it was much easier to sell one product because the whole company had the focus of just this one product. For example, everybody in the company knew everything about the product. We knew quite a lot about the customers. Whenever we were creating ads, landing pages, email marketing, we were just crystal clear on what we were selling and to whom we were selling it to. And yeah, those are the main benefits of having just one product company. You know what you're selling. You know to whom you're selling, right? It's much easier to market because you don't need to create like a bunch of ads. You don't create like a bunch of content for like different products. You're creating content for just one product, you know? It's like super simple. It's very easy. It's also easier for the people to understand your business, you know? Whenever you go to talk to your friends or whenever you go to talk to the market, you could be like, hey, I'm just selling this one product. And this one product solves this one big problem. If you sell multiple products, it's going to be very, very hard to tell people what you're doing exactly. And that's kind of like the power of just like niching down and just like being super focused into one product. And another thing I learned that if you cannot sell just one product, you'll fail selling multiple products, you know? So I think focusing all of your energy into creating great marketing for one product will be beneficial for you, because if you just want to start sell multiple products, you're going to add another product, but you already have experience of like selling one product. You already have a customer base of selling one product. So it's much, much simpler to sell just one product. If you do one thing better, if you do one thing for a long period of time, you'll figure it out. You'll start doing it better than the competition, you know? And at the end of the day, you'll become better than most of the people in the niche. There are going to be a bunch of people with general stores. There are going to be a bunch of people who are selling just a bunch of services. But your product will be designed to solve just one problem. And whenever people in the niche have that problem, they'll come to you for the solution, you know? Just doing one thing better than anybody else. I think that's the goal with just like having a one product company, you know? And whenever you just niche down or laser focus to one product, you have like better clarity for business opportunities, right? And I truly believe that saying no is super important in business. If you have like multiple products, there are just like so many opportunities and you don't know from where to start. And I think when we run online businesses, clarity is like a huge, huge part of the whole process, you know? Because if you have the clarity, things are much easier to handle. Things are much easier to manage, you know? And this itself will prevent you from having burnouts, and on the long run, is going to be a very, very good thing for you. And I'm gonna start with some of the examples when we talk about multiple, just single product companies. The first example I want to give you, this is like a Grammarly, and Grammarly just corrects your writing. It's pretty much the best company if we talk about grammar correction. It's available on like multiple platforms, and in my opinion, it's a great product. But Grammarly is just selling their grammar spelling solution, grammar checking solution. for example, Grammarly is like a huge company. They have like millions and billions, or I don't know how much money. They could start developing like different applications, but they're just focusing on being a one product company, and the product is their software that checks your spelling. Simple as that. Huge, huge success. This is a digital product company. The next the next company I got, it's a company called ORing. So ORing helps you measure your fitness, your sleep. It's very similar to like an Apple Watch, but it is just a ring, you know. And so this company has just this one product. They're not selling bracelets, they're not selling like hoodies, they're not selling anything stupid. It's just the ring, nothing else. But when we talk about measuring your sleep, measuring your fitness, our ring are just the leader in their marketplace. I don't think there is a much better company than ORing. And if you are into like fitness tracking and sleep tracking, I'm pretty sure you heard of ORing, you know. The next company I want to mention, this would be Calendly, you know. And Calendly is a software that allows you to book meetings. It's a great software. I personally use it. And Calendly makes booking appointments or booking meetings super simple without any communication. You can just send the link to somebody and they'll have a similar window and they'll be able to book a meeting. Again, one product company. And it's like one of the best booking companies. And there are like a bunch of companies that are selling similar solutions, but Calendly does it very, very good. So they do one thing, but over the matter of time, they kind of like perfectionize the process. They made their process much, much better, and they have a huge, huge market share of this market, you know. So Calendly, amazing example. And I think if you go into like SaaS companies, they do this one product thing very, very well. If you go into like the e-commerce niche, you're gonna see a lot of people selling a bunch of products, but SaaS is a very good example to see how people are creating their marketing message, unique marketing message, and I think they call it unique marketing preposition or proposition, I'm not sure, but this is how those companies are positioned in the marketplace against the competition, and this is how these companies are serving their big promise to the market. So if you have just one big promise to the market, it's very easy for people to understand it, and it's going to be very easy for your marketing team to communicate it. So definitely check Calendly. The next example I got, it should be example number 4, but it says example number 3. So this is my mistake. This is Crocs, you know, those ugly flip-flops or shoes or whatever you want to call it. It's an e-commerce business, and Crocs is like, when we talk about those type of shoes, I'm not sure if there are any other companies who create similar shoes, but if you say Crocs, this image would appear in your head. And I'm pretty sure that Crocs could sell hoodies, and they could sell like clothing wear or jackets or whatever, but this is their main product, and the whole company is focused into growing this product, you know. So it's going to be much better to take one product and scale it to infinity than to just keep on adding a bunch of products and just figure out new ways to sell them. And that's a 100% sure way that you're gonna end up burning out. And yeah, this was the presentation for today. Those were the benefits of just running one product company. Again, if you're watching this video and if you already have a business, probably you're selling like multiple products, but I'm pretty sure that there are like just a few products that are generating 80% of your revenue. So what are the products that you can reduce? You know, you can improve by subtraction and just stop focusing on this product. They still could be on your website, whatever, but invest all of your money and time into like the best sellers, you know. Cut the products that are just losing money. Cut the products that are not successful. This is how you win in business. Yep, so my name is Nico. This was my channel. Make sure you subscribe. I have some very, very cool videos coming up. If you run an online business and if you want to grow your online business to the very next level, make sure you check out the links in the description. And I'm gonna talk to you soon.